Hello, welcome back. And this time we're gonna work on our runner for our line. So I've created here a very simple one. So I will just copy this and move into this new file that I have just created. And this file, let's start importing. And let's start and implement the loop that we're gonna have a loop similar to what you had before. So let's say while, say loop count is less than, let's actually pass the quantity we want. So let's say interaction, let's put 10, then you're gonna actually give interactions, and this loop, let's create here, start counting, 0, and then add count plus 1, and get charge response. Next, we will actually try to create a payload that you're going to be sending to ChatGPT, and it will be basically a yeah, it's actually added here. So your API items, LLM comes, and they're gonna actually sell. Let's say create currency request. I think it's a good one, workable. And agent sales, just add here agent. It should be a brave as well. And the return with agentic as well. And turn the way we want, it is actually something like model mesh tool and tool choice. Cool. And this is basically what the OpenAI expects to be sent. And we are gonna try to get dynamically what to pass here. So the first thing that we need to do is to context variable, and this addict default dictionary for the, and I'm going to import that from collection, and dictionary here it is the variables, and I'm going to say here that the default this instruction, and we're going to see message, and the message will pass the system, and the system will come from the instruction from the agent itself, and we're going to concatenate it with the message that you have. So message here is actually a list. And basically, I think it would be good to print this as well. And the bug print, so you can see what is actually being print. And and obvious tool, set tool first. Tool be the agent. Tools in JSON. So the tools here we have to pass in this format that I explained before. And why this is not navigating? Oh, wow, we need to implement this. So we have here then from here to JSON. To and I have here turn to JSON function where you added the tool was here function to JSON, and you're gonna just add the functions, and then we are, as I explained in the previous video, we need to have this format to be sent to OpenAI. So we pass that, then tools to JSON, and now we can pass the tools here. And another thing that we wanna add here, it is to the yes here and another thing there is tool. We are gonna set this tool in agent. Let's pass one more parameter here, tools to boolean, and the default to be true. This is to form the tools in parallel. This is a parameter for the OpenAI API. That's just that. Is the best way to perform it. And I think we'll just return it and maybe static. It's made it static. And we go back here and we now inference. Let's add some more variables here that would help us. One, two, agent would be the agent. We would have context with, let's protect the version of our copy. So variable context, then I'm gonna history and the init. And look, so then get chart response. No, this is not. So now we have the parameters. We can now pass it to the chat GPT OpenAI API, and it's client and chat conclusions, and then we pass the parameters, and we do a debug as well, bug print, and now we can kind of say receive OpenAI from Open, and we want to say as well which it is there. It says the G response message message nice pass what type of this one is completion message and I'll and I send the message and then mission 2 and then we put a history message that history message and pass it into a JSON format, and here we get the format date from this object, and then we add it to our history. We count down here, and we actually check if not message to call. If the message doesn't have to call, we actually let's print here to make it. And I think it's basically this. And agent, remove this, and the response should have agent. I think the response has type agent, so why this is agent? It is because we had response. This is OpenAI response, and you're going to actually build another response. So like comment out, and this will be the response. And I think we can kind of start to add a few things here. History, and can take the risk of that was just added, and we can get the active agent, and we can also give the context variables that we have at the moment. And this is basically it for this interaction, I would say. Let's see if this is still working. Missing current position message, main agent, messages, missing there is no query. Remove this. Don't pass this query. Actually, we actually set the query as part of the messages already. And let's just say, see what we have here. Help us in the tools. There is no tools. One day is today. Ooh, some more issues. Ooh. See, has no attribute get instructions. Oh yeah. Get here. Types. Our agent here. So, okay, we need to define this get instructions. and we are going to check if it is the type instruction, it's a function, then we call it, not to just return the instruction as a string. The function to JSON, it's not, it's actually, this is array, so we need to actually do like this, loop over all the functions and convert it into this JSON. See if it works. Dictionary, and like we have list and messages list, not dictionary. It's saying this should be the history, and this we add the history here, and this should be actually the history, and messages, it's a list, and we copy the history. We'll just make sure this message here is a list. This is a list, and it concatenated messages, which is a list as well. Why it's saying that is a dictionary? Am I adding any dictionary here? Just debug it. Messages, history, name. Oh, it's in the wrong one there. So it should be message. With tools in JSON, tools to JSON, and run the base gen tools choice. So, hold on. So it's calling properly. I think the only problem that it's my API is not set. Let me just set it quickly. I'll pause it. Let's run it again. I have just set the API keys. Invalid tools empty array expecting an array with. Okay. So we don't have any tools at the moment. So I think we need to only set tool to so I have tools at the moment because our array is empty here of functions, but we're going to add some tools on the next lecture, and then we're going to be able to exercise the whole flow. And that's it for this lesson. See you in the next one.